What up, everybody? It's your boy Agent. We're back, and we just wrapped up week 3 of college football. Yes, it was a long night. I ended up staying up to watch the Colorado State game with the Buffs winning in triple or double overtime, 43-35. So I didn't want to get the Michigan takeout, but I just want to come here and talk about this Michigan game last night. Didn't get a chance to do it last night, late night for me, but with that being said, Michigan wins on their night game against Bowling Green, 31-6. Before I talk about this game, excuse me, let's get this established first. Michigan having a night game, right, with the new scoreboards. It looked fantastic, by the way. But with that being said, there is no way first night game of the home season is against a middling MAC team in Bowling Green University. There has to be better scheduling. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. I know I believe they set a new attendance record, but this is not going to cut it. Playing a night game against Bowling Green, no, I'm going to say it again. I'm not happy with the scheduling. Next year it needs to be better. I know Texas comes into town next season, but scheduling has to be better. I know it's week 3, but you can't keep scheduling these games like this. It's hard to get up for games like this, man. As you can see, Michigan got won 31-6. Got off to a quick start in this game. Got up 7-0, gets the ball back, driving down inside the red zone. JJ throws his first pick of the season, and then it just spirals out of control, and the team never finds rhythm after that. Threw another interception in the half, had a fumble. Just continues to be sloppy play, man. I don't know if they're playing down to the competition or what's going on. But JJ ended up finishing this game 8 for 13 for 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. He threw one in the second half as well. 4 total turnovers in this game. That is unacceptable, especially against, like I said, a middle-of-the-pack Bowling Green team who play 2 different quarterbacks. You have to be sharper. Only 3 guys even caught a pass on this game. They have to spread the ball out more. They have to be better. Sharon Moore coached as this game. This was Harbaugh's last game on a self-imposed suspension, so he will be back next week against Rutgers. But like I said, sloppy play, man. All over the country this week, it was sloppy play by some of these top teams. Florida State almost lost to Boston College. Alabama played terrible with their quarterback plays awful. We talk about a lot of things, but that's the worst I've seen in the Nick Saban era. Ohio State looked the best, and people are going to be mad at me, but they looked the best. I said they out of all teams. Texas struggled after the hangover of beating Alabama on the road. Some of these top teams, like I said, did not look good. Georgia trailed in the first half against South Carolina at home, ended up holding away in the second half. It just tells you there's not a true number one. Anybody can be beaten in this season right now. It's wide open, in my opinion. So Michigan needs to get better. They have to be better if they want to win the Big Ten. I know Penn State wins. Their defense forced 5 turnovers, so they're legit. So Michigan has some competition in their hands. Like I said, Ohio State put up over 60 points against a Western Kentucky team who has some good offense. So they looked sharp. Blake, I will say they got the running game going yesterday. 31 carries as a team for 169 yards, 2 touchdowns. Blake had 12 for 101. 2 touchdowns. So he's averaging 6.9 yards on the carry this season. So I feel like they did a little better on the ground, but they have to all be better and be sharp. We're bringing in a Rutgers team next week. I know they're 3-0. They had a present win over Virginia Tech, who's not good right now, but 3-0. So we finally start Big Ten play, and we can finally get closer and closer to seeing what kind of ceiling this team can get to. But like I said, they have to be better. JJ's gonna watch this film and be very, very sick of some of these throws he was making. Cornelius Johnson and Roman Wilson continue to have a great start to their seasons. Colston Loveland solid. We need to get Donovan Edwards involved a little more. Doesn't have a touchdown on this season yet. I think they're kind of inching them. They're kind of working their way into getting them there. But like I said, I have to be sharper. The defense was good. I'm not worried about the defense too much. But this offense, man, sharper, and sharper. The details, and if they don't get better, they could not make the Big Ten title game or win the Big Ten. So all the things that you're looking for in front of you, they're still there, but not going to be cause for turn to overreact. But if they don't be better, if they don't play better, we'll be talking about this again, which will result in a loss. So, you gotta be careful about this. Like I said, Rutgers comes into town next week. Then they go on the road to at Nebraska, which Nebraska isn't good. Got their first win against Northern Illinois, but if you don't play well, you could lose that game at Nebraska, at Minnesota, who are 2 middle of the teams in the Big Ten West. But if you don't get it together, you can show up and put a stinker on you, throw 3 picks, and you're down 17-3. Then hey, you're in for a dogfight. You don't want to put that. Just play above your competition. Play to your standard. Don't play below the team standard. And that's especially what they did after that first drive yesterday. And Bowling Green was just hanging around. And then finally, late in the fourth, after Michigan threw a flea flicker touchdown to Cornelius Johnson, JJ pretty much was out after the first possession in the fourth quarter. Put Jaden Dingle in there, and they were just milking the clock. So I mean, they got the victory, but has to be better, man. And I'm not impressed the slightest ever. So it was giving me a headache, man. I just want them to get up like Ohio State did yesterday. Some of these teams have been getting up on teams and then put them away and then play starters and just show some sharpness. But all in all, 3-0, but still not happy with it. I expect better, and I expect them to do better, and they will do better. Man, it was a crazy week in college football. Week 3, week 4 slate next week is coming up on a huge slate, man. Some big games I will be talking about coming up this week. So Michigan's 3-0, baby. On to Rutgers. Continue to the trade to get to this college football playoff, win the Big Ten, and do what we need to do, man. Hey, it's your boy Adrian, and I'm out.